Well, the 2020s continue to deliver weird weather. The 13 Fishing Bass Pro Series Grand Final on the Clarence River only went for one day. Day 2 called off due to rising river levels and extreme weather warnings. As such, didn't have cameras on the winners' boats, but John Nobel here put together a great string of bass, ended up in third place. All anglers' results from day 1 transferred to final results.
Most of the bites come on the rocks yesterday, but today they're not on the grass a bit.
And you heard John there hinting that most of his bites came off rocky banks. That's what he concentrated on, throwing a crankbait.
He just hit and did nothing.
I hit just here at the motor, didn't I?
Yeah, right side. Crackbait in the face.
And John Noble hadn't even fished the Clarence before the practice day for this weekend. Shows you that if you're a versatile basser, you can catch them anywhere in the country.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Keep an eye on where this lure lands.
Would Dad work there a couple of days a week, or?
Nah, he used to till he got his apprenticeship. Did he take that before you started cranking?
And here's a great way for John to finish, crankbaiting one off a bridge pylon. After a year full of top tens, Queensland's Mick Johnson wanted to follow up his Rapala Australian Open win with a grand final title. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, but fourth place, still a great finish.
saw that.
You seen that? Not a bad one, not a bad one.
Brisbane's Keeghan Painter capped off a great year with another top 10 finish, his 5 fish just over 4 kilos.
Oh, I just stopped to pick up a stick from my deck and it took off. I don't think he's big though.
Yeah, on the board though.
On the board. Just a little fella. There was a stick between my feet that I stood on and went, oh, I'll get that.
It was
I
just
stopped
a
rolling
pause.
and then it just took off.
You don't. Okay.
Not huge, but hey.
Yep.
I actually genuinely thought there was bumping into the pylon then. Same clear colour.
Yeah. It was something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
That's a good one. How much cutterbait in there? It's windy!
Oh no. Are you right on the bottom?
Mike Nelson from New South Wales is always one to watch on the Clarence. He's won here 2 times before and he nailed himself another top 10 finish.
Yeah.
Well in the sticks.
Nice.
Smaller though. Wrapped up in that stick. That's where I got him yesterday. That same bloody sunken. There's a bit of timber down there.
Yeah.
Lismore's Nic Anderson was pretty happy when he got one of the last invites to fish this Bass Grand Final. He was one to watch on the scoreboard, and yet another top 10 for Nic on one of his favourite rivers.
Hey?
OSP Blitz.
Oh yeah.
Been going hard with it.
Oh, that's a good one. That could be a proper one.
Legend.
Hey?
Nice mess. Little fella.
Yeah.
Make it easy for you. Corey Goldie's fishing out of an alloy craft boat, the same style as the one that Braden Shue won on the weekend. He caught his 5 fish limit, but none of them were big enough to elevate into the single digit placings.
No? Well, there he is. Yeah, that's what I don't want to knock him off one, yeah. Beautiful.
Number 2. I can tell bigger than what he was because he was in that tree.
Yeah. That's what they seem to be, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
typical river fish.
There's another one.
Oh, yes.
And unfortunately, it wasn't going to be back-to-back-to-back grand final wins for Dane Pryce, but he was good enough to cut up this great highlights package. And here's a new technique from Dane that we all should try. Hope you washed your hands, mate.
Come on. Come on, fish. Give me a fucking big one. Give me a really fucking big one. Give me a 50. Come on.
come on. Yes, thank you.
And good on your Mal Stewart for running your own camera and giving us this capture.
Yeah, right. Do you know roughly what it'd take you to get there?
To Victoria?
Yeah.
It'd be a 2 hour trip. 2 day trip. I think I did look at it. I've got a 12, but yeah. Oh, good fish. Good.
Oh, well, that just came flying out of the water.
Huh?
And my lure just came flying out of the water.
Oh, yes. Number 2. Good work. Thank you. Here's number 2.
And it took every ounce of my brim and skill to pull brim out of this big mess of bass. That one feels a little better. Might be a bass, is it? Doesn't feel like a brim. Might be a brim hook sideways. I'll tell you soon. You set?
Nice.
Number 1 for the grand final. Holds on the dial spike and on the Muse, the 13 rod that I pinched from the back of the office the other day. I guarantee that's not a bass. Oh, fell off too. Yeah, it's just like they're starting up now, aren't they? Like we got here a bit later yesterday maybe, and the tide was a little later today, so I'm not itching to leave here for anywhere else at the moment. Ooh, that bit of head shake on it. It's a bigger brim. Staying down a bit more. Is he a bass? Yeah, it's a bass, I think. Yeah. That's right. Number 2, not a big one, but get your 5 in the box before you start complaining about how small they are. On the little spike again. It's only a low 30s, this one. But... And if you're wondering how the boater non-boater thing works, what you do is you get Tommy Wood up the front to catch a bass on a spinnerbait, and then you tie one on yourself and catch another keeper. Spinnerbait. Tommy, you're a gallery player, mate. Hope it's not a flathead. Oops. Come here, old bean.
You! Wally!
Show the camera, mate. Come
Look
on.
at
The spinnerbait.
Bit of a grind.
A bit of a grind. It's like
Oh.
7 hours of nothingness. $12.55. Yep, got one. Yep, on the spinnerbait. Tommy cracks the pattern.
Nice.
Right, keep it going. That was straight in front of the boat, that one. And thanks to local river rat Greg Burke for getting us this clip. We expected big things of him in this event, but it just proves that not every event you can smash them in.
There we go. Know that one? That rod, no? It'll do for a
Player. And a massive thanks to 13 Fishing and all of the sponsors of the 2022 13 Fishing Bass Pro Series. We'll be back in 2023 with the same naming sponsor. All the details, abt.org.au.